Hey guys, it's your boy Skitty. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, Today's been cool, really cool. It's been raining like crazy here in southern Utah. I love it. I absolutely adore it. And it's been such a crazy, peaceful day today. Earlier in the morning when I woke up, I got to sleep in a little bit, but I had an errand that I wanted to run. I've been putting it off for a while and finally ended up putting in the effort to get it taken care of. So this morning when I woke up, the rain was coming down like crazy. But I woke up, I ended up making myself a really good breakfast, kicked back, relaxed for a while, enjoyed that, and got ready for the day and made my appointment. And when I was walking to the bus stop, the rain was just pouring down like flash flood style. And whenever that happens, I actually enjoy it. I like walking around in the rain. I enjoy being in that environment. It brings back a lot of good memories for me. Most people would complain about walking around in the rain, but I've done it so many times that I actually really enjoy it. I used to walk to school in the rain. I have had a couple of really great experiences being outside in the rain that just it brings me a lot of joy when people see like cloudy days and it blocks the sunshine and whatnot. Usually they get all doom and gloom, but with me, I feel so much at peace, so energized and just relaxed, and it charges me up. And also, when it comes to rain, a lot of people like to shelter inside indoors. I don't mind being outside at all whatsoever. I love the fresh air. It feels like old things are being washed away for new beginnings. So it's very spiritual for me. It brings me a lot of joy and happiness. So being outside in the rain, I was waiting for the bus and I got drenched for the most part. I don't know, call it a rejuvenation. It felt really good. Granted, I had already taken a shower and got ready and everything like that. I don't mind. I don't mind at all because I can find places to dry off at and everything like that. Anyway, ended up taking the bus, and before I made it to our group, we I went and got my hair cut. If you can tell, I didn't do anything off the top. I actually ended up shaving my sides. Usually, when I start getting really furry and fuzzy on the sides, and I have to start putting my sideburns back and whatnot, that's usually a good indicator for me that I need to cut my hair. And what's really a good indicator for me is if I am wearing a hat and my hair starts to what I call wolf out and do this weird curl up around my hat, then that's a big indicator like, yeah, I need to get a haircut very badly. Um, so I went and I got my hair cut, got that taken care of and out of the way. I was trying to get it done Tuesday, but I guess with all of the parents bringing their kids in for the back to school and everything like that, they were just really booked up. So I ended up getting some free time today and made it happen. So that was really cool. Ended up making it to the group, made it to the treatment center that I'm in, and I was kicking it for a while, basically relaxing, just enjoying vibes and just kicking back and everything like that. And my I had neurofeedback today. Neuro went well. I ended up watching some Avatar, and some of it was parts that I haven't seen before, like the first, I want to say 10-15 minutes of it I had never seen, so it was good catching up on that. But then the rest, it was all stuff that I'd already seen before. So it's been hit or miss every time that I watch it, but it feels good being able to like see it all the way through. So that was fun. After that, we ended up having our first group. We ended up watching a movie, so that was very relaxing, very kicked back. I enjoyed the movie for the most part. I forget the name of it. I think it's called Outlook or something like that. It ended up having Keanu Reeves in it, Jonah Hill, Cameron Diaz, a bunch of other stars that were incorporated in it. Yeah, it was a pretty chill movie, but I was just so tired at that juncture. Like, I was kicking it on the couch, and I ended up feeling like I was zipping out. Like, I was starting to get really tired. Like, even watching like that last portion of Avatar, since I had already seen it, I was kind of like feeling like already like drooping out. And then we watched that movie, and like, I want to say within like the first half an hour to 45 minutes, I was like, my eyes were starting to droop again, and I caught myself. I was like, oh man, wake up, you know. So I ended up taking a drink of water and kind of moved around a little bit, and ended up finishing the rest of the movie instead of just passing out. But it was a pretty cool movie. I liked it, and ended up chilling after that. And then for our next group, the treatment center that we go to, we for the second group, we did a quick check-in, and kind of just like how we were feeling and our craving level. And then we decided to go have dinner. They ended up treating us to Costa Vida, and that was really good. I kept it simple. I ended up having a double meat sweet pork burrito. Don't like the rice and beans in it. Never have, never will. You know, I just went for the straight meat and cheese, and kept it simple. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. All in all, it's been such a great day so far. Probably gonna bust some Dragon Quest 3 here in a little while. Just game out, play some games. I'm planning on having somewhat of a big day tomorrow. I'm probably going to be running around putting in some applications at some of the jobs that are available in the area. I'd already went online, and it was kind of a mixture of two different things. One, jobs that are out of the area. Me not having a vehicle right now and currently on the bus has kind of been a pain in the ass and making things a little bit more difficult than they need to be. But my van's been a piece of shit for a good while now, so I'm not really too concerned on that note. It needs to sit where it's at, so and then on the other hand, there's other jobs that are promising, but I've already worked there and fucked those up in my addiction. So I kind of have to be picky and choosy with who I'm aiming for, because I could try and go back to some of the other ones, but it may just be a waste of my time, and I had already done some of these jobs before, and some of them are cool, some of them I regret losing in my addiction for sure, but then some of them it's kind of like que sera sera, no love lost. Like, I'm not too worried about going back to that job ever again, because I know it's not for me, and I know God will provide. God has always provided for me in my life, like I, when I was younger, was very materialistic, was very focused on having designer clothes and trying to look all, fit in the mold, sort of say. And I still do to a certain occasion. I mean, I like nice things, but I have had designer clothes and have given them away, no love lost. Like, I've had nice things and given it away, no love lost. Being homeless for however long has made me realize, like, I've had things like when my place caught on fire, and when the carport beam landed on it. Like, I've had nice things before, and lost them. And now I'm not as materialistic as I used to be, like, as long as I have basic necessities, food, water, shelter, I'm okay. I can make do with that. Um, if I have stuff that looks nice, that's fine. If I have Walmart stuff, I'm okay with that. Like I'm not too worried about anything too over the top. But I try and look as good as possible, feel as good as possible, smell as good as possible. Like I try and keep it classy for the most part. But as far as like, I can live out of a backpack and be absolutely fine. I can wear the clothes on my back, and if I have a spare set of clothes, I can literally make that work if I needed to. I've done it before plenty of times, and yeah, I'm very resourceful, and I try and leave a low carbon footprint, I guess you would say, in that regard. I'm very self sufficient, almost to my own downfall. Like I, I just, I can rely on myself, for the most part. I don't like taking handouts if I don't need them. If I need them, then I need them, Like I don't mind somebody helping me out when the opportunity arises and I feel like I need it. But if it's something that I don't need, I don't, and I can get around that. I don't like taking people's kindness for weakness, because that might not just ruin it for myself, but it might ruin it for other people as well. Because there's some people out there, they'll ride that wave and take full advantage of you if they can, and that's a terrible way to live. Like we should be able to help each other out and share and uplift each other without taking advantage of each other as a people. So I ended up getting home. I ended up doing my house chore, did some vacuuming. We have house chores every Friday and Monday, so I ended up, cleaning our game room out, getting the windows, vacuuming, wiping down all of the doorknobs and light switches and stuff like that, and just kind of sprucing it up a little bit, making it look nicer. But yeah, I'm going to probably kick back, relax, call it a very chill and peaceful night for the rest of the night as best as possible. Get in some gaming, and I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by, and stay blessed.